Well, we're done. I was not gonna make the video, but I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to replace this cable, and I looked everywhere. I Googled it, and there was no instructions or nowhere where you can tell me how to do it. What I ended up doing was going to the junkyard, and I got I just went in there and started learning from one of the cars that was there exactly the same year. So then I came here, and I had an idea of how to do certain things, and so anyways, I hope that this helps others and they don't have to go through what I had to go through. Even the cable, the only place I didn't check was with the dealer, but I went to Pet Boys and AutoZone and O'Reilly, and they had no idea what I was talking about when it came down to the cable. They had the cables for the for the left and the right rear, but not the one from the back seat over to the pedal. So anyways, I hope this is helpful to you guys. I also was not planning on it, so I kind of went backwards on the process. But anyways, it'll still give you an idea. Just watch the whole video before you start, so you can see more or less what you're going to be looking into when you're doing this. Okay? All right. Hopefully this help you. Bye. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is you have to remove the heat shield, because that's where the brake cable's behind this right here. So you have to remove it by removing the screws that are right here, there, over there. There's one, two, I think there's four in each of the panels. This is one panel, and then you got another panel here. You have to take both of those to expose the cable. Okay, so we will do that right now. So I removed the heat shields, as you see down there, both of them. Now here is I don't know if you can see it, but here's the sleeve where the cable goes into the back seat of the car, and then as you see, you can follow it down. Again, here's the cable. You're gonna have to remove those blue, can you see them? Yeah, the blue, this blue holders there. Again, it goes back over there. I don't know if you can see let me see the blue. Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, you can see the blue holder back there. Again, you have to remove that one. So one of the other things you have to do before you get started, and I didn't record this earlier, but is you have to remove the pedal. And the way you do that is there's a nut right here that you have to take out first, and then once you do that, then you just kind of wiggle it off. If you notice, there's up here there's a little opening where the pedal goes into. Let's see if we can see that. See it right there? This part right here goes in the hole in there, and then it goes back in. So you have to remove that before you get started, okay? Okay, so at this point we have taken out the cable, and we're about to put it back in right, I don't know if you can see it, right here. Wish I had a flash on this one. You see the hole right there. Okay. As you see, there's two ends, different ends to it. This is the end that goes into underneath the seat, and this is the one that goes under the dash. So you got to make sure that you start with this one here when you're putting it back in. Okay. Boom. So as you see, I have put the cable back in. We slide it through the hole here, and then you got to make sure you put your seal so that you don't get any moisture back in here, water splashing in. And then also, if you notice the clip in there, the clip, it's a screw, but the clip actually, when you put it in, you basically just hammer it in, so you don't have, you don't twist it in like you would do a regular nut. You just kind of hammer it in, and it holds in place. So he has that one, and then he has this one over here as well, right here, and then it goes underneath these cables. Kind of weird the way it is, but that's the way it seems to be. And then you've got the over here where it connects to the, it goes through here and then it connects up here. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, and that's basically how it is. So anyways, we'll keep working on it. Okay, so this is what holds the brake cable to the car, and really once you force the cable out, it just unscrews, and when you put it back in, you pretty much just push it through, and that's how this guy works. Again, just a reminder, when you're removing the clamps that hold the cable in place, all I did was I just put in a pair of vice grips, and I just turn it and clockwise, and it kind of comes off just like that. Okay, that's how you do it, because you're not going to be able to unscrew it off while you have the cable there. And again, when you're putting the clamp back in, all you have to do is put it on there, and then just hit it with the hammer so that it goes in, and it'll go in and lock in place. Okay, as you see, it's in there. Okay, I'm not sure if I show you this, but as you see, it's already it's trying to focus. Come on, there you go. It's already the cable's already been put in place. Here it is. Got it in there. That's where it goes, hooked up, so that's done. Okay, when I took it out, when I took the cable off, this cable right here for the accelerator, it was wire tied to the brake cable, so you got to make sure you do that when you're done. Just take a wire tie and tie it together with the cable, and do that 3 times. It was 3 times, one there, one probably about there, and one right as one. Now 2 of them, one here and one there. Okay, so tie the wire to the brake cable, and that's how it was hooked up. Okay, and you'll see when you take yours apart. So next we're gonna grab the floor mat, and we're gonna put it back in place. It's pretty stiff. It's a little bit hard to handle, but it came out, so it should go right back in. All right. As you see, I'm starting with the front of it first. Kind of slide it in there. You gotta, make sure you get the pedal, the accelerator pedal, on here before you start getting it too far in there, and then you realize you left the pedal in there. So make sure you take the pedal and you kind of drape it over the front of it. Okay. So here we have the floor pan is back in. The trim right here is back in. So no real easy way to do it other than just do it. Okay. Also the pedal, we put the pedal back in, as you notice. And again, here's where the nut goes. We got to put that back in. And then we'll continue on with the rest. So when you take apart the top, or the bottom, I should say, the bottom of the dashboard, which kind of goes like this. I don't know if you can see it. There's a couple of things that you have to do. One is the hood release. You have to put that back in, and basically it's just a little cable, kind of like your bicycle cable, and you just got to slide it back into the switch, or the lever, I should say, the lever. And basically that little round part goes on the side right here, and that's really all it is for that. And then the other thing is your OBD2 OBD reader. You also have to remove that as well, so that you can remove this piece and that's what this is right here. And then this right here, I don't know what this is, but this was also on there, and that's that goes right here, and you just kind of slide it in, and it clicks into this area here. Okay, so we'll keep working on it. Here is one of the connectors that you have to do, and again, when you go to disconnect it, all you have to do is slide it out. This will separate from the this part right here. So all you gotta do is just basically, here's what you do. It's got a little clip over here on the back. You know, kind of undo that, and then it'll just come right off. Okay, I can't do it with one hand, but it slides out and then it comes out. Okay, that's how that one comes out. Now we're gonna put back the OBD2 reader. So basically, you know, same thing, just this goes inside from the outside right here, just like that, and then the connector just connects right into it. Nothing really special about this. Let's see if I can show you. Basically it just goes in, and there it is. And then it has 2 screws that you have to screw, so you can screw the connector from here and it'll stay in place. Okay, so we're done putting everything back. The only thing, remember, where the pedal is, under the pedal there's a little button, like it's a cap. Take that off, and that's where the nut is. Also on the side right here, there's there's this part that goes right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. It goes right here. There is a little cap that you have to remove. There's a little cap that you have to remove right here. Take that off, and then you'll find a screw there that you have to remove. And then right here on the side of where the door goes, I mean the thing goes, there's a couple of clips. There's one right here, and there's another one on the bottom down here that you'll have to kind of clip it in. So you got this clip, that clip, and then the screw over here, right here, the screw that goes right there, and then that's it, and you're done. Okay.